Who knows who Tim Cook is? What about Jeff Bezos? What do they have in common? Money? Fame? Power? What have they done to change the lives of people worldwide? Perhaps a more important question is, how did they manage to succeed to such an extent? As leaders of Apple and Amazon, they certainly are intelligent, confident, and have a sense of purpose. What other personality traits do you think they share? A recent article on Inc.com shares one unusual personality trait they both have. They embrace the rule of awkward silence. What do you think the rule of awkward silence is? It's actually quite simple. When you are faced with a challenging question, instead of answering, you pause and think deeply about how you want to answer. But it's not a short pause. You must wait 5, 10, or even 15 seconds before offering a response. Have you noticed the length of pauses in this video so far? The longest was 10 seconds. Did they make you feel uncomfortable or awkward? Or did they give you time to think about how you wanted to answer the question? To be honest, it was hard for me personally to stay silent, especially for 10 seconds. Silence is the hardest technique to learn. It's against our instincts. We want to fill in the blanks. At Apple, Tim Cook is known for long, uncomfortable pauses. When all you hear is the sound of tearing the wrapper of energy bars he constantly eats. Jeff Bezos often begins meetings with up to 30 minutes of silence, giving his executives time to read his memos, to think, and scribble their thoughts and ideas without interruption. The silence starts ensure he has their undivided attention. When Steve Jobs launched the first iPhone, he introduced pauses so that people didn't miss his key points. The rule of awkward silence lets us balance our thoughts and emotions, instead of reacting based on feelings. How often have you reacted to something someone has said and then regretted it? How many texts have you instantly responded to and wished you could take them back? Instant response doesn't give us time to think. It is the opposite of critical thinking, which means taking the time to weigh the rightness or wrongness of our words or reactions. It gives us back control. It gives us time to react in harmony with our personal values. By the way, studies show that English-speaking people have the most problems with silence, typically leaving just a fraction of a second between taking turns to talk. Compare that to other cultures. In the Netherlands, silence in conversation routinely stretches to 4 seconds. In Japan, 8.2. Chinese negotiators are trained to stay silent because it makes Americans uncomfortable and are more willing to make concessions. Some cultures believe the best communication is when you don't speak at all because it gives you the opportunity to really listen to and understand the message of the other speaker. If you are ever going to work for multicultural businesses, understanding this difference is important. For now, since you've been introduced to the rule of awkward silence, what do you plan to do? Can the rule of awkward silence help you? It will take practice. Ask a friend to do it with you. Ask a question like, "What did you do this weekend?" Or, "What do you think about the science project?" And then be quiet. Start with 5 seconds. If you discover these pauses help you to understand your friend better, or put you back in control by giving you time to think before you speak, increase the time slowly until you are comfortable with silence.